Hey guys, welcome back to a new podcast of Thrive, and really excited for this one. And something I've been working on for a long old time, and something I've been working on me personally with my mentor, and then passing it on to my clients. And I really do feel in the world that we live in terms of personal development, growth, improving health, fitness, well-being. This is a game changer, and this is something that I'm really truly passionate about. And to see the growth and development with my clients for long-term lasting health and well-being is so amazing to see. And I want to share it with more people. I think it's something that's not spoke about enough. I think we get caught up with, look, there's so much noise out there with what we feel we need to be doing if we want to live healthier, more confident, more empowering lives. We all know about nutrition and calories and foods that we need to be eating more of and the foods that we need to be eating less of. We also know the importance of exercise. We also know the importance of sleep and hydration and movement, all of these things. And yes, they are important and they ebb and flow and change throughout your journey to reaching your ultimate goals when it comes to your health and fitness. But there is an area that is missing, and even more so, is more prevalent in the time that we find ourselves in, with so much distraction, so much to do, so much stress, anxiety, and overwhelm to do it all and to succeed and to be the best you can be. Okay, whether that is social media, whether that is work, business development, whether that's being a father, a mother, showing up consistently, it takes a lot. Okay, and I want to explore this. And what we're talking about here isn't anything that's just made up. It's all within us, and it comes and starts from having awareness. And it's around changing your state and being able to change your state. And when we're in this power state, and the terminology can shift and change, but the idea stays the same, we make powerful choices that are able to pull our true ultimate selves out. It's not like we're trying to do something that's going to change us to be a better person. We're all great people. We all want great things. We want to achieve greatness. And that's all in here. It's all within us. But what we need to do is have some awareness and a process to reach back in and pull that out so we can make good choices. We can make empowering choices that are not only affect us individuals, but our people that we care for, the people around us, our families, our friends. Okay. And it's really like shifting from that low energy state to high energy thinking. And I'll go into what that actually is now. So there's two kind of mindset states. There's the not me, the low energy mind. Like let's say it's red energy. Okay. And that's the kind of energy we face when we're stressed, struggling, overthinking, self-criticism, survival mode. And you have that limited imagination, stuck patterns, feeling heavy, limited beliefs. And that's where those kind of harmful patterns emerge from. That's where those kind of like habit loops come in and we fall into that stop us from achieving what we want to achieve. Like whether that is having more to drink than you really wanted to, whether that's eating more poor quality food, whether that's staying up later, whether that is just getting highly stressed and whatever it may be, that's low energy. Okay, that's that red energy mind. But then we all have that brilliant me, that purple energy, that high energy mind where you feel joyful, effortlessness, actions, things just happen, create clarity, you have intuition, creativity comes in, big visions, powerful decisions are made, and you're in like that flow state. And I'm sure we've all felt that. Okay, but a lot of the time we can be in that red energy. All right. And it's about, first of all, realizing there are two states, and it's about being aware and how we can move back into that purple energy. And the goal here is to catch yourself. It's to catch yourself in that not me, realize it, see it, and then shift into that brilliant me. But first of all, we've got to realize that there are two states of mind. And what does that look like? So low versus high energy mind. So that red energy, that low energy is stress, that overthinking, that fixed possibilities. And I like to refer this to as being in your head. Like you're constantly in here. And sometimes, yeah, it's good to be in here. We need to break down obstacles. We need to break down things that need thought. Yes, okay. But if we're in here all the time, basically your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight, um, that's going to drain you. That's going to pull you down. That at some point you're going to go back into those poor habit loops, and not achieve what you need to achieve or show up as you want to show up and make the decisions you know you need to make. Okay. But that purple mind, that purple box, that high energy mind trades, growth mindset, possibilities, choice, intuition, that's what I refer to as your heart state, sinking into here. Okay, if we're always in here, we're always in that sympathetic nervous system. But if we can come into here from time to time and give ourselves that space and that awareness, okay, your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest, things start to open up. We give ourselves that space, that time that we need to make choices that are aligned to our ultimate self, our ultimate goals, the things that we want to achieve, how we want to show up in the world, how we want to show up for others. Okay. A key question here is, am I thinking in low energy or high energy right now? And if we can start to catch ourselves in the energy that we may be in, then we can start to take action. Okay. So first we need to realize there is two states of mind, and then we need to know what that looks like. Okay. And then we're in a really powerful position. Then we can actually do something about it. So the reset cycle. So this is like a tool that I use with my clients. It's like a Thrive tool. There's three parts to this. So there's the notice, the naming of it, and the navigate. Okay, so that notice is recognizing the signs that I'm in a not me state, highly stressed, overthinking, tension, anxiety, and falling towards those poor quality habits, cycles. Okay. Now, the second one is the naming of it. So you label it without judgment. You don't want to, if you name it and you realize it and you get down on yourself about it, then no one's winning from that. It's just you're in a poor habit loop again. But if we can name it and label it without a judgment, I'm in low energy mind, I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed, whatever it may be, write it down, label it, that's going to be powerful because then you can move to that navigate. Use a reset tool. So you've realized that you're in this state, okay, whatever that particular state may be, okay, for you at the time. And then once you realize that, you can use a reset tool to shift. Now, from person to person, this may be different. From some people, if you start saying the word meditation at them, they're just going to push that away and go, I can't do that. I've tried it. It's not going to happen. And that's fine. But it's finding that action or that thing that you can do that gives you that space and time. So therefore, you can make that shift into that high frequency mind, that high level mind. Okay. Now, it might be breath work for some people. It may be some movement, going for a walk, getting into the garden, doing some movements. It may be doing some gratitude, journaling. Okay. Maybe listening to a piece of music. Okay. It may be reading a book, whatever it is. It needs to give you that reset opportunity. Okay. So you've noticed that you're falling into these traits. That's the first one. That's powerful. Okay, that awareness. You then need to name it. What am I feeling? What's going on here? Because then you can start to break that down and work on that thing. And then what is the thing? What is the tool that's going to bring you out of that? Give you the space, time that you need, whether it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. Just something that's going to pull you out of there. Because once you've done that and you've had that reset tool, you can then shift into that high um, frequency mode. Okay, you can shift out of here, you're back in here. Right, what do I need to do at a powerful state? What does that look like? Let's get after that. Let's go for that. And this is you giving yourself that grace and the opportunity to pull your ultimate powerful self to the forefront. And as I said, the world needs that. You need that. The world needs that. And the people that you care for around you thrive off of that. Okay. And once we are in that high energy state, high actions, high words come from this, high thoughts. So when you're in that high energy mind, you make strong, confident decisions. You feel connected to purpose and intuition. You take empowered action aligned with the three pillars. So you do good things with body, with your nourishment, with your mind. Okay. You unlock creative ideas, momentum. You work through and you break through things. That's where the magic happens. And you work through those challenges. And that's what you gain from that. So therefore, you start making better choices with your food. You start making better choices with exercise. You naturally move more. You have better conversation. Da 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 da. You move towards your ultimate self. You pull it out to the world. Okay. Now, if you know me by now, you know that I'm a big fan of the Stokes, particularly Marcus Aurelius. And he said this, and I think this really resonates with what we're talking about. And again, this isn't anything new. We're falling away from this, and this has always been there. It's up within all of us. And I think this is the missing piece for a lot of people. As I said, we all know what we should be eating, how we need to be eating, how we need to be moving and exercising and sleeping. But what's stopping us is we're in here too much and we need to move into here. So Marcus Aurelius said something like this: if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. So that's Marcus realizing that there is all this stuff happening, there's all this stuff going on, and I can interpret it how I need, but I need to witness it. I need to step back, see what that is, and then I can make my decision from that place, from here instead of here. And I don't have to react to it, to the world around me. And I have more power than I realize. And I think, as I said, for a lot of people, this is a big missing piece that's stopping them from achieving the ultimate greatness that they have within inside them. So, guys, if this has resonated with you, I'd love to have conversation with you to help you to pull your ultimate, true, amazing self out to thrive in every area of your life, hit your ultimate health, fitness goals, be someone that children look up to as a mentor, and have lead a full and empowering life. I'd love to have conversations with you because I think this is stuff that we really need to be talking about. And yes, all the nutrition comes with that and the exercise and what that looks like for you and your lifestyle to achieve greatness. All right, guys. Let us know if this has been helpful in the comments, wherever you can. Let me know if this has been helpful. I'd love to know. But yeah, you're all amazing. Let's reconnect with your ultimate self.